Hello again, and welcome back to more Find Live or Die Trying. Here we are. We've kind of reset the game. Although this time we are not allowed to pick two characters we picked in the last run. Probably run, but last, cycle, I guess, would be the right word. But now we can pick the other characters that we didn't pick. So I guess, depending on how you play the game, you're always going to see all the characters. Oh my gosh. I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? What happened yesterday? No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Me too. Did you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. Oh yeah, we went rollerblading with Allie there and hurt ourselves trying to do backflip that we clearly are not able to do. I'm surprised that both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me, me too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlett. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever, even though she just started like that day. Technically, that's probably true, but you should teach us how to rollerblade, Allie. It seems like it'd be fun. I am no good on roller skates, let me tell you. You sure, Terra? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Allie grabbed Terra's hand and pulled her away. Just like that. Sometime later. Hey Terra, how was skating? I'm recording, right? Okay. Believe me, I don't want to mess up the second episode where I recorded like 10 minutes of it, then it's like, oh, I wasn't actually recording it. I forgot to hit the button. There's no words. No words. I think Allie broke Terra. Scarlett waved her hands frantically in front of Terra's face as if to check if anyone was still in there. Terra, are you in there? Hey, Terra, the internet's back. I guess nobody is home. Is there a medic on the island? Luckily, Terra was fine. Thank God. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Terra. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. What did you see, Terra? Guess we'll never know. Morning, SC. Congrats, you made it to the 4th day, and you become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Now, granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? I guess we'll do Yui? Probably have to do everybody, so we'll just get right into it. I knew it. Damn, I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, Yui's somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Get a move on. Okay. I like how we have to go find them. That seems so weird. Like they're just put in some arbitrary place and we have to go hunt for them like it's some weird hide and seek game. I can see Yui waving at me from top of the hill. Hey there, SC. It's nice to see you again. Oh, it's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Flower, right? Behold. It's a bunny. It's a bunny. It's so fat. It was indeed a bunny. Where'd this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. It's just a fucking field of flowers. Where could a fucking animal be? I wonder if it's a wild one or maybe somebody's pet. It's a rabbit. They're all over. I saw one yesterday walking home. In the streets. I asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. Aww. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Look at his little paws. His little feet. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? I had 2, Bun and Bun Bun. Both of them are total rascals. But Bun Bun here is a good boy, aren't you, Bun Bun? She nuzzled against Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. The Bun looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals. You know, you could tell the character of a person by how they treat an animal. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back in my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my sisters were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I'd take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah, but Bun had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. We gotta catch him, let's go. On it. I ran as fast as I could after Bun, but it was of no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, I couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Nah, don't worry about it. Bun likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help. Well, of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside, the smell of the fresh air, the breeze? There's nothing quite like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, there's so many things to do, so many beautiful things. Most of all, I got to meet you. Gosh, you're gonna make me blush. He laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city is just not my thing. It's a little bit funny. But the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, you know? Sometimes the good can outweigh the bad. You know, like Bob Ross famously said in one of his videos where he's like, you can't have dark without light. You can't have light without dark. Like you can't put light on light colors, and you can't put dark on dark colors because you have nothing. You need them both to accentuate each other. Exactly. You get it, SC. If you get a chance, you should watch the Bob Ross painting episodes. They're so zen-like, and they're just, you know, they're just amazing to watch him work. It's so calming and relaxing. That guy goes in the guy all day. Family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself, all that, you know? It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? Well, depending on the person, this could be a lot. Career, family, happiness. I mean, I guess happiness. If you don't have that, I mean, what do you have? Oh, is that so? I think we'd make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It's hard to believe that. It's Bun. Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun chomping on a bush. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bun like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You're going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur, and Bun was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life, with the most twists and turns around every corner, but I can promise that if you chose me, I'd always be by your side no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running, always. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. Aww. We locked eyes, and for all that time, all I could see was her, and how beautiful she was. Bun seemed to be a little jealous after that. Thanks again for the help, SC. Being with you made this all go a lot faster and made it really special to me. Anytime you, I'd be happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. No. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Cat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. That could be good or bad. Hey there, see Claire for a glass or 5? Oh, no thank you, I don't drink. That's okay, I wouldn't want to wake up with a hangover. You're on a killer dating show and you're worried about a hangover? Man, I want whatever you're drinking. Cat filled her glass to the brim, then downed it in one go. Oof. Nope, still not feeling like a hangover is worth worrying about here. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Cat started chugging down the bottle. Are you okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? Good point. You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Cat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. He laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Cat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why is that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself, SC. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. Well, from what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates and I'll be fine. Thanks, SC. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Cat. Don't stay up too late. Great. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Cat. I hurried along. Now hold on just a... If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode's good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep well tonight. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the you don't even have to ask love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had the chance to meet her. I know. I'll make sure a kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned a bright red. What? What? Say that, but we're actually engaged. Cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you? Oh, that was sweet. There they are. You've got to be kidding. My goodness, he really said that. Yeah, and he was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that? Coming through, sorry. We practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bun 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 is a bad boy. He just seemed so well behaved, I thought I let him outside again, and Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui and her Violet and leapt onto Allie. Wah! Bun 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 somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back. Bun 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 seemed to sneer at Allie, then leapt away and ran off. Get back here. Allie started chasing Bun 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 with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. This looks like a job for me. I'm gonna need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Bun 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 leapt onto Scarlett. Get it off! It's quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course. Watch a master at... Bun 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 leapt onto Violet's face. Get this foul creature off of me. Bun 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 sneered with contempt, as would I. Someone do something! At that moment I realized that Terra was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping in just a second. Bun Bun leapt off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my cat back. I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today. I guess I should help too. You up to help, SC? No, I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun Bun Bun. Emphasis on trying. The bunny is onto something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food vial we reluctantly made, and even then he didn't make it easy. So the rest of the day is more relaxed. Last thing I need is a stressful day. Good morning, cat. I've been looking for you. Not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all that wine last night. Still had to edit a broadcast after that, which didn't help. Somehow the scene seems familiar. Something tells me that my chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You do know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday's second date with you went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate would be going on the second date with today? Don't have much choice. Let's do Allie. Really now, I'm surprised considering how you KO'd yourself last time. But that's none of my business. We'll start filming down at the beach. See you there. How do you see Ray for round 2? I figured you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work. I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those 2 little death machines. Then I think you'll love what we've got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going. Are we going surfing? What do you mean? You'll see. Follow me. First, I'm going to need you to close your eyes. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Nothing to worry about it. See, I'll be right next to you the whole time. Because that's gone well. Hasn't it? Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands. Now let's just keep walking forward. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. Cautiously took a step forward after that. First I felt dirt, then sand, and then water? You're trying to make me drown myself? Of course not, though I have to admit this does look like how they killed people back in the day. Ah, you're gonna want to take a really high step forward next or it's gonna hurt. I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something clanged like metal. Next I brought over my left leg. Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. I gotta do one thing. Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward. Brace yourself. We're like a water skis. Wait, what's... I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on a reflex. Oh, look at that. Beautiful ocean. Water sprayed into my body as I struggled to regain my balance. All aboard the SS St. Allie. When and where did you get a boat? Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning. You just found a boat? Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it out for a spin. She said that as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good. Or the engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joy around the island? What could go wrong? These are both about the same. No fun in thinking that, is there? Why bother? I mean, you should think about consequences to your actions. Don't always just say, whatever. I'll just wing it. You know, don't always do that. Why indeed? Thought the person stuck in a life or death dating show. To be fair, they don't know that. They don't know they're on a death dating show, by the way, just in case you forgot. Of course, they'd be more freaked out if they did, I guess. We cruised around the island for a while, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seems so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we just cruised around. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual. Guess I'm a little homesick. Nothing to do with you, I promise. I just worried about my old man. I'm sorry, I wasn't your father. Oh yeah, he's long gone. You know, the old story about New Asia. Well, in fact, I don't. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Sounds like a cool dude. You should have a way with words, don't you, SC? I don't dwell much on the past, it just slows you down. I couldn't agree more. Is that the amnesia talking? Oh, who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. I'm more worried that I'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check. What's he like? Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing at all. Allie made a sharp turn, then sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. What was that for? Oh, nothing at all. Couldn't help but not smile at her. She was practically shining when she's had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now just to make sure you're safe. You're probably right, now that I think about it. You always waste a day watching shitty reality TV shows. Which gives me an idea. What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. Ooh. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. The boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop. That's gotta give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this? I couldn't help but laugh. Whatever, it's been a fun ride so far. And here's the next one with USC. Kissed me again, sending the boat into erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day together, cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. Seems like such a nice night for a walk. You know what I thought was weird about those dating shows where they have like a bunch of women or a bunch of men vying over one person? It's like, what if you don't like them? Like the personality of like the one person, you know? And it's just like, man, why am I here wasting my time? I don't even like this person that much. It's like I mean, they're probably all vetted, I imagine. They probably get asked, what's your ideal mate, so to speak, and that's how they get their, their contestants. But I wondered, like, what would they do in a case like that? Nice night for a walk, huh? Let's do it. Oh, hey, see what you doing out here. Going for a walk? You care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So how'd your date with Allie go? Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did the island run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated. But yes, it did. Anyway, my date with Allie today was awesome. It was pretty good. I mean, that was not an ad date. Any date where you go sailing is pretty cool, right? There's never a dull moment with Allie. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see, and I really want to get to know her more. Interesting, that's good. Allie's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure if she would open up to anybody, it'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here. I guess you two are proving them wrong. I guess so. Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. But it's not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry. I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, if you got yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you kind of deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night, SC. Night, cat. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. Just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either. She frowned. On the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Uh-oh, that was not the right thing to say. It has been a while since I've done this. I'm sorry, SC. I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite and wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? I took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Crossed my heart. You're just saying that. He smiled. Ah, that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all of her might. But I love that about you, you know? I love you, SC. Oh. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And that was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. What I wouldn't give. Oh, we're on the beach today. A beach scene, seriously. Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable. Oh, come on, it's just the beach. Don't be so negative. None of you are dressed for beaches. Are you alright, Terra? You look better. Terra was actually crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Terra. You look like you could use it. I swear I've never seen Terra move so fast. Let's go in the water, come on. Scarlett grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. But I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? It'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me with her arms and kissed me passionately. Oh my. Hotter when the other girls are around. Don't you think they saw? Couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless. My God. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach now. And we don't even get bikinis. Aww. Dang it. Morning, Nessie. How'd you sleep? Oh, pretty well considering how you edit the footage that keeps me alive, you drunk. That sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. That's it already? Man, time sure flies by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You just need to go on a second date with your last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard now. Please do not jinx me. Break a leg. Seriously, actually, breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, cat. Time to get today's date started. But none other than my 3rd soulmate candidate, Terra. We don't even get a choice. We don't need one. I knocked the door to the games room. Yeah, see what's up. Thought I'd check in and see how you were doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Terra handed me her game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. Are you actually making games? It's a farming game. Stardew Valley's gonna kill you. I'm sorry. I had to ditch the pitch and dating this idea after, well, finding out it was already done. It is done. It's called, what the hell's the name of that? It's like Hateful Boyfriend or something, and they're all the boys are pigeons. It's weird. I think they made a sequel. I think there's a sequel out there. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. And there's a million possible weapon combinations, and well, I mean, that sounds different. I'll give it that. I didn't know what to expect, but I'd love to play it. I'm curious how you decided to make a farming game. Good question. It's got a special place in my heart. I used to play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. No, she looks sad. Sometimes it's more fun to do your own thing. I agree. More fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel. Enough talk, try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. Title screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley. Oh god. They're gonna sue. He's a mecha pilot who got tired of his life in the MegaCorps and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was pretty good one at that. Every season I learned to plant, water, and harvest new kinds of crops. Sarah would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was almost impossible to do at first. Yeah, the fishing sucks in that game at first. It gets easier as you go along though. It's not really that bad. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There was just one thing that was a bit weird. First, wow. What you have so far is incredible, Terra. You think so? Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could just combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but there you go, you did it. Thanks, Sissy, that's nice of you to say. Yeah, there was just one tiny thing that was just a little bit off. What was that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. Because she hasn't, like, you know, talked to people in God knows how long. The dating aspects didn't feel really right. I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. And to be honest, I've never really had a real friend either. Aww. It's not too much to ask. Her voice suddenly reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be friends? I'd be honored to be your friend. That said, please do not trap me in a video game again. Friends are not like that. Sorry, what? Anyway, watching you play gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them? Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, we test it together and repeat. It just kept getting better and better. How she did that on the fly, I do not know, but she did it. Terra's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Thank God. I'm feeling a little bit of the late night munchies. Guess I'll head downstairs. Where are we at? 30 minutes? Okay. Getting about that time. Oh, hey, I see. I was just about to go check in on you. Hey there, Cat. What's up? Huh? Oh, there were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the Brothers Five's paychecks. How do you know it was them? They're like clockwork. This was the Brothers Five, no doubt about it. Allie made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How'd your date with Terra today go? That was awesome. It was great, I have to admit. Terra's very different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like what I see. I like the sound of that. Who would have thought you'd say something like this after your unique first date, huh? Life sure is funny, isn't it? Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thank you, SC. You'll be happy to know the phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. Great to hear. No kidding, the Love Square got viewers on the edge of their seats. You've actually broken the record for ratings on a killer dating game show. It's not as niche as it sounds, I swear. Do I get a plaque for that? It's gotta come for something, right? Somewhere? We don't have it printed yet, but I prepared your tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Oh, gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. Let it never be said that I'm anything but supportive. Anyway, we're on to phase 3. Pretty much the same as phase 2, except with third dates this time. You know the drill at this point. And one caveat. And what is that? I'm sure you've got a favorite in mind between the 3 girls you're dating now. If you want to maximize your chances of getting out of here alive, save the best for last. It gives audiences something to look forward to. Sound good to you? That makes sense. Good. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Night, SC. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help till now, Cat. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I guess I'll call it a night. Walk back to my room. Because I'm not gonna... What am I gonna drive there? Time to get some shut-eye. So what's this supposed to do? It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory rewriter. So it rewrites memories. Not pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, you can make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation. So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game, you could erase anything you wanted. Exactly. Well, maybe that's not really a scalpel since it comes with a reset button. It's sad though. It's just supposed to help people after the war. I was supposed to help people after the war. I'm sorry, Scarlett. Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. I know you're taking an incredible risk for us, and that's honestly most people would never. Don't mention it, see. It's what I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'll be the first time I help somebody in quite some time. Scarlett? The boat is just past the woods behind the rocky enclave near the beach. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight. Thank you, Scarlett. Sure you don't want to come with us? What happened? Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in this spider's web. You don't have to be so noble. I'm gonna be here, you know. I get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody, and as always, take care.